Okay, guys, so I have some good news and some not so great news. Been playing with this team and trying to test Sneasler out. Good news is that none of the losses were because I couldn't win or because there was a set that I couldn't expect and it caught me off guard and lost me the game or to some kind of luck. The quote unquote bad news is that obviously we didn't win, and so I lost. I'm down at 1865 and I said, fuck it, let me start the recording. I'm not changing the team. I want to use Sneasler, and I'll take what I learned, like random focus sashes and things of that nature, and apply it to my future games. So, and the biggest thing I was learning that people are just not thinking about their decisions, because there were a couple of them that were easy wins. That I'm like, what does this guy do? Even the losses, I'm like, why is this guy like? There are a million sets I could be that aren't being considered. But I have to just make my best possible play, and I'll show you what I mean right now. So, for example, here, Dragapult being sub decimates my opponent. Right, Garganical is almost unfazable outable. Right, just decimates my opponent, particularly when I start cursing. But more so Dragapult. Sneasler is decent. I'm sure poisoning is great. Tusk is key for the Sneasler in and of itself. It's supposed to be Terra Water on this. I keep forgetting to change it. And Dragonite can sweep my opponent as well, though it's a little trickier. But most importantly, I think Future Sight. Future Sight is going to be big. And this is what I mean turn one. So likely mindless Sneasler lead. Yep. Unless this is Choice Scarf, we should be staring down a mag/peck switch because you don't want to get one shot. Again, unless have fun as well, bro. I didn't even see that. So the positioning of this, for example, if you look at his team, he has no Ghosters. Well, I guess you could argue for Xianpao. But I've noticed, like, it could be because nobody knows the sets and people are just having a good time and figuring it out playing wise, which I'm not mad at. But I've just noticed, like, I'm like, bro, you're not thinking about your decisions? So Fleur Cannon, most likely Calm Minds. This could be a lot of things. This could be. This could be a lot of things. So, okay, so it's that set. Got you. So now I know. And I've obviously Garganicle's going to do what Garganicle does. He lets me Salt Cure him for some reason. I guess he forgot that Salt Cure does what Salt Cure does. But these are the things I'm talking about. He has not gotten a speed boost yet. Right, so these things matter. These things rack up. I'm going to protect the first turn, because even if you were to Calm Mind once more, it wouldn't matter that much. Right, because he's at 40%. So he's dependent upon the Draining Kiss, which allows me to position my Slowking, which will take nothing, which will mean you'll get very little health back. So he's at 68, he was at 40, now he's at 36, so he's losing 4% per turn. Right, he has not gotten the speed boost, so this allows for me to chilly reception here. If he doesn't Draining Kiss, then he can't do anything. So he Draining Kisses. As I said, he has not gotten the speed boost, so this allows for me to chilly reception back into my Dragapult. He's at 34%. Let me see how much he's losing per turn with the Draining Kiss damage. So 34 was at 34. If not, then I'll just reposition him in the Slowking. So he's losing way too much, yeah. To the point where soon I'll be able to knock him out. As now he goes to the Hippodon and he realizes. And now I get to Will-O-Wisp once again. So these are the things that I'm talking about. I can't tell if it's just, well, I'm not thinking things through and I have no game plan, or it's so many new toys that I'm not even sure how to operate the toys. But regardless of the case, the lessons I learned from because I got shocked by fucking Samurott is one of the mines I've noticed people do. Just click ceaseless no matter what. This may have Whirlwind. I'm not 100%. If that's not the case, then I don't know why he went Hippodon, because it just gave up a lot of health. So it does have Whirlwind. Ideally, I get Tuskinator, which is like the worst case scenario for him, because he just essentially like gave up hazards for no reason. Rocks are nice, but I don't need them, especially in comparison to how great Garganical is. Like, what are you switching on this Garg? Like, literally now, once my Garg curses, his only solution is to Whirlwind and pray, right? Sand is annoying, and I really respect him for the Hippodon, but we have to think about the long term and so, okay, well, how do I win the game? And I think now he's considering that. You can notice that he's paused that, or my game froze. No. So now for the first time he's like, okay, what do I do? As he pivots to Sneasler, even if this is SD, I should be fine. Switcheroo. Very, very interesting. So obviously, I don't know if it's Scarf or Band. Probably Band. Choice Scarf. Okay, that's great for my Pulp matchup. I'm glad that I'm no longer Choice Scarf. I mean, I'm glad that... well, I don't like that he's banded now, but... it's not the end of the world. This allows for me to Dire Clock and potentially status him. You know, whichever one I get is great. Plus, I don't want him U-turning out on my Tusk, getting the Poison Touch. Sneasler being Scarfed helps a lot with his Xianpao on the off chance. But, you know, it's pretty frail, so I wouldn't be shocked if Xianpao's Ice Shard just puts me in the wind. Puts me in the wind. I usually say puts me in the dirt, but puts me in the wind, yes. Yes, puts me in the wind. So Dire Claw is gonna do good damage as he gets put to sleep. How whack for him, man? How whack, bro? Not gonna lie to you, that was pretty whack for you, bro. We're gonna Stealth Rock here, as I'd assumed Talonflame would come in. He doubled out, anticipating my Garg, knowing that I was gonna do Garg things as Hippowdon comes in. But the issue is you can't get any recovery. So the question is, how do I want to take advantage of this? I think Dragapult just gets the most mileage. He's Salt Cured and he's Salt Cured and he is, you know what I'm saying. So we'll Hex first. He may Stealth Rock anyway, which I think seals the deal for him, honestly. Because I don't think Pex can even break myself. I don't know why he went Pex. Yeah, I don't get this. Maybe he's just running out of options. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going Pex. But this is not a solution. One thing is that Pex stops me from getting too many subs up, but the Hex is doing way too much. Yeah, and I think after this, it's 1% too little. So you may sack Hippowdon here. Nope, sacks the Pex. Maybe thought he wouldn't die. And this is starting to open up my Dragonite tremendously. My Dragapult has done more than enough. I'm going to give it up here. Plus, I don't want him Swords Dancing. That's the only out he has. Let me think. If he Swords Dances, I'll Dragon Dance here. Because I need him to be E-speedable. Yeah. Foul roll. Well, you're going to Toxic, but yeah. And then die to Hazards, but yeah. We don't want him Swords Dancing there because that's the only way he could have gotten an opening. Now, he may have, like, fucking... is it Ice Shard? Like, one thing I'm worried about is potential Terra Ghost, but I suppose Garganical can't die. So let me see. Banded. Pult wins. So what don't I need? I don't need my... I don't need my what? He has to be Ice Shard. I don't need my Slowking. He has to be Ice Shard. He's fucking... He might not be either. But either way. I go D-Knight here. Terra normally speed. Again, I'm fearing like Terra Ghost or something like that, but... Okay, that's fine. Him switching out seals the deal. Now Garg wins 100% of the time. So I just saw Cure here. Gearna dies. It's gonna try to go... Tries to go Sneasler. Okay, I just Tusk. Problem with this is that your Hippowdon just gets dropped anyway. So it goes to Lon. Now he's gonna double back, so I'll get up rocks. Very low risk play for me. Even if he were to stay in. Xianpao's heavy duty boost just dies, obviously. Ice Crash Miss wouldn't have mattered unless he flinched. GG. But as I said, you know, I learned my lessons from the losses, not losses that were had to happen, let's just say. But what's dope is that I'm getting a lot of people that are higher on the ladder, so I can get my points back fairly quickly. And depending on how the live is going, you know, I'll shoot for the 2000s, but I have to play well. You know, people are bringing the heat, plus with from a skill standpoint, and they have the surprise factors. So I gotta be on my P's and Q's. Now in this game, literally if I kill that Skeledirge and curse with my Garg, this shit is a fucking wrap. Because Skeledirge can what's it called? Can unaware me. So my ideal life circumstance is to kill that Skeledirge, or to lure it in, or something of that nature. Mindless Ceaseless Edge coming out, or mindless land of mindless Ceaseless Edge 3000% of the time. The question is, so Slowking upon Future Sight, and he has 2 dark types. So Future Sight plus Sneasler is going to be my combo, but Dire Claw, because I want to catch that Skeledirge and status it. So Future Sight plus Dire Claw. My worst case scenario would be to allow him to status up, but he does have only 1 ghost type and he's likely going to force it in with Tusk. The question is, do I want to invite... Yeah, I don't mind inviting in landers, because what this allows for me to U-turn, this could be Scarf. I mean, I doubt it, but allows for me to potentially status him. Tusk comes in, we're trading rocks. I don't know why you'd want to trade rocks with me. It's not to your best advantage. Okay, so we adapting. Okay, kudos. So rocks, stealth grass, not U-turn. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, right? There's no way to predict that. I don't know why I'm Fire Punch. Maybe for Magirna, but I don't like that. Does Sneasler not get Ice Punch? Because these mindless users are going to leave their landers in. And I have not used Fire Punch once. Oh, it doesn't get Ice Punch. Oh, they know what the fuck they were doing. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Because Lord knows. Alright, let's just keep this dusty ass Fire Punch right now. Because Lord knows, I don't know why they didn't give you Ice Punch, but they gave it Fire Punch. They're like, yo, you're not beating our Landos out here. So my issue now is the Xianpao coming in freely. My Tusk is faster, but there's no way I'm sacking Tusk. Tusk has a lot more mileage in him. Xianpao and Ceaseless Edge. So I'm a Garg. Even if he were to Grass Knot, it shouldn't 2KO me. Oh wow, I lied. It forces the Terra, which I was not fond of. I'll protect first. I didn't think he'd Grass Knot there. He might not have U-turn then, because to me Grass Knot there didn't make any sense if you have U-turn. Not make any sense, but if you had U-turn, it's very low risk. Unless he thought, okay, well, he might just Rapid Spin. I want to catch the Tusk. But even if I did, the reason with the Grass Knot is the switches that I could make on his Grass Knot. I can see a lot of them. Like Polt is my savior in this one. So Earthquake, Grass Knot did 77. So yeah, he 2KO me. Yeah, so my Garg is gonna be a fucking king here though. Garg, try forcing this motherfucker out. Now I can still do it the way I'm doing it right now, but I just know it's gonna be harder. So he goes Screen Tails. I know he's not gonna be expecting, unless he has Encore. I know he's not gonna be expecting Curse. Yeah, it's Encore. Okay then. So let me think this through. Potential Wish. Protect. No steel type, so Dire Claw is almost unguardable. He does have U-turn on the land though. The Encore is a bitch. Wish Encore. If he has Protect, then this is a Dazzling Gleam last move. Okay, so maybe Lando gets poisoned, which is big. He's just gonna U-turn. Again, Garg from a positional standpoint is amazing defensively, especially because I have Protect and Curse. He doesn't know I have Curse. Okay, Earthquakes, which is so good for us. So good for us. U-turn into. It's better to recover here actually. He goes hard Screen Tail, which I'm surprised by. So we get to Salt Cure as he wishes. I don't think he... If he encores, I waste a recover, but no way encores there. Gotta time this properly. So he doesn't have... Okay, excellent. So this dude tried to T-wave my Garganical. I don't think he tried to. I think he tried to switch, but let me think now. The downside of Chili Reception is obviously Xianpao coming in, but here Chili is great. Please, for the love of God, get the Chili off. Thank you. That is a big Chili Reception there. Huge Chili Reception there. Samurai would get dropped. Sneasler is lit, but it's pressuring the fuck out of the Landers. Especially because every time it's giving me a Garg free switch. The Rocky Helmet is whack. No, I'm not gonna go Dragapult. I'm gonna go Dragapult and Hex. That's a kill though, isn't it? No. If I go Garg and... then we're staring down that filthy ass screen tail. Actually, drag makes sense. What I'm gonna do is sub here. If he U-turns, I'm in a phenomenal spot. If he hard switches to Samurai, which I think he might do, he just earthquakes. He's like, nah, I'm not letting you set up, bro. Okay. I knew I would lose a lot of health. I lost what, 19%. And his Landers is gone, which is great for my Chili Receptionist. And so now I can put him in a position where I'll force that Skeledirge, if it's the last thing I do. I know the mindless Ceaseless Edge is coming. But this allows for me to Salt Cure. I know that Skeledirge gotta come in. Mindless Ceaseless Edge, as I've said. Don't know why people play Ceaseless Edge like this. Gonna die. I need to watch my health, especially if he goes screen tail on the wrong turn, if I'm not healthy enough. So protect covers for Ceaseless Edge is doing 12%. I don't think that's banded. That's my best play. So Polt is being freed up. I'll force the Skeledirge in, which will eventually leave my Garganical at the utmost. I'm gonna recover here, actually. Got protected. So okay, so he's just mindlessly Ceaseless Edging. So he's like, I'm going to Ceaseless Edge. It's the last thing I do. I'm gonna get the Ceaseless Edge though. No. So Assault Cure here, since he's going for max again, because he's doing that lets me know he has to go to the Skeledirge. My Dragonite is still king, but I knew my Dragonite is king in my fucking so I'll go Screen Tail. That's why I Salt Cured, so that when he goes to Screen Tail I get this Salt Curing off. Dazzling Gleam, okay, that's fine. I figured you had that anyway. Salt Cure once more, because what I want to do is make sure that I have the most health possible. So I'll protect Dazzling Gleam, and I want him cured as I'm Dazzling Gleaming. Sneasler can come in, but he doesn't want Slowking coming in for free. Yeah, I don't know why you Thunder Wave. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Very odd decisions. If I Chili and he goes to Xianpao, could get tricky. If I Future Sight and he goes to Xianpao, I get nothing. Okay. So it wishes. Again, I just need my Garg matching up versus his Xianpao. Takes rocks, please, for the love of God, get this fucking Chili off. Okay. So I know my Garg has a lot of defense. investment. I suppose if he's Swords Dance, it could be bad. I really need my Garg. I really want my Garg. I don't need my Garg. The Xianpao would die in 2. What's the worst case scenario? In being Life Orb Swords Dance, I get swept. I don't die to Crash. Please, for the love of God, don't flinch me. Thank you. So now I know I'm gonna bait in his. He's banded. Now I know I'm gonna bait in his Skeledirge, and if I bait the Skeledirge in, then I can win with Dragonite. Just E-speed. Sneasler technically can get another KO, but what can Garg heal on anyway? Is it better to give Garg up? Because I'm gonna bait in the fucking. He's not gonna let me spin. So. Come on, Garg, you are king. And so he's gonna come very close to dying. So we're gonna do Slow King first. Slow King's gonna get 2 KO'd for sure. Oh, it doesn't get 2 KO'd. Okay. Oh, that's blessed. Because if he stays in, he's gonna die to rocks. Yes, please, for the love of God, Slow King, get it off. Yes, you're Slow fucking King. This might be the moment for that Dire Claw. 25. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Because what's gonna end up happening, I'm gonna be matched up versus Skeledirge. If I get the luck on the Skeledirge, my Dragapult eats him. Ooh, almost got that touch. What I can't afford is for him to go Zapdos. So I end up doing is going Tusk. I'm gonna knock. Should Terra here. If he goes Zap, he goes Zap. I shouldn't have went Tusk this early, but I figured he'd stand, yeah. Torch Songs. And this is where shit gets tricky. Because oh, he stays in. I don't know why he did that. Okay, blessed. I don't know why he did that just now. So my Dragonite should guarantee the game now. I wish I had something to fucking. I can just surf spam. I'll just spam surf. He's gonna try to get Xianpao in. But yeah, I'll just surf spam. That's fine. He's gonna try to get it in if he can. That's like he doesn't want to risk it. Because you never know when I'll get powered. I technically could Dragon Dance sweep. Because Dazzling Gleam does so little, but I just don't. If I can stall, I'd prefer to do that. How many wishes does he have? 9 wishes. I'm always gonna surf. As he's using up his Dazzling Gleams, that's what I want. I want him to is doing 16%. I'll Future Sight just because it doesn't even matter what I do. I'll slack off this turn. Yes, 11 Dazzling Gleams. So I can always surf at any point. Now he's like, oh, all that hard work. So he has 9 dazzling gleams. I just gotta be patient. Okay, so now he's going to try to. Now he's gonna try to wish into. Oh, he thunderwaved. I don't agree with that. So me think if I were to go Polt and Wisp this. Nah. Let's just be patient. He could Thunderwave forever. Yeah, that's what he's doing. And if I time it correctly and get my Polt in. But as I said, in the final analysis, I can technically go Dragonite and Dragon Dance up. But I played this. No, I don't know. The Samurai. What really came down to this having Encore, but he only has so many Encores, so that's also a great thing. He can only Encore me so many times, so I have more than enough Surfs to, and the Paraluck is actually one of the rare moments where that's useful. So I'm gonna Surf spam as he's Thunder Waving. We're gonna Future Sight. So ideally, Locke tries to Encore me, so you'll have only so many Encores. Thunderwave. So what I'm gonna do is eventually Future Sight on a turn. I'm gonna send off a Future Sight here. Thunderwave. He has 7 wishes. A lot of Thunder Waves. One of the few times where Paras are useful. Because if he goes Xianpao, the Xianpao is done. I think I gotta keep surfing now. As long as I have enough to where he can't switch in. But he has more than enough Thunder Waves to just keep spamming them. 22%. I'm doing that. What? Future Sight's doing 15. I Surf here. Ideally, I catch the Xianpao. He's smart enough to go, okay, I need to wish there. Would have caught the shit. Would have gotten it off there. So he's used several wishes. Future Sight, but it failed. But I still used it, which is interesting. I didn't know that. 15 Thunder Waves. Because I can also go back and forth to Dragonite. Back and forth between Dragonite and Slowking. I just want to make sure that I'm timing my Chilly Receptions well. So wish, he has 6 wishes. How many Surfs do I have left? Let me make sure I'm good. Because also, if he runs out of Thunder Waves, my Dragonite can set up without any issues. So I forced him to use another Encore there. So now, obviously, he's going to try to wish. We give up Garganical. Oh, he forgot about the Future Sight. I think he's gonna forfeit here. Yeah, he forgot about the Future Sight. So now I just go Dragonite and go back to Slowking, and I can infinite switch. Nope, not gonna allow that, buddy. 2 Encores left. Future Sight here. He uses up a wish. He's gonna try to go Xianpao. I'd do it. Like if you bank on the luck, I'd do it now. Like bank on the full para now, or that I do some stupid shit. Okay, you've wasted another Encore. Well, that was a turn. So you got one more Encore. So let me see. He encored, so if I future sight again and he wishes here, he's gonna get the Xianpao in for free. I gotta go Polt here. I don't need Polt to win. He wishes. Okay, excellent. So now, let me see, sub. Can't go Xianpao. If I wisp. I'll die to hazards, 25%. Yeah, I'll die. If I wisp, he'll Dazzling Gleam knock me out. But he'll lose his leftovers. Okay. What I can't do is have him getting the free switch back into his Xianpao. Right? So now he doesn't even have the support. So I can surf as he has 3 wishes left. And I surf again. He uses his last encore, but he encored surf, which is a misplay. Yeah. Now he's encored surf. All he can do is his Thunder Wave and pray for the luck versus my Xianpao. So what I'm gonna do is just chilly reception repeatedly. So chilly reception here. If he wishes, it doesn't matter. You think if I Dragon Dance here and he goes for Thunder Wave, if he doubles back to Xianpao under the, that's the only way I could lose. If he doubles back to Xianpao, yeah, I'll let him Thunder Wave here. Because the only way I lose is if he gets the free switch into Pao. Chilly reception, he has 2 wishes left. Dazzling Gleams as expected. 10 surfs. 30 wishes, excellent. Because now I can serve. Now if he gets the free switch in a Pao on a para, then it gives slight trouble. But I need to time this perfectly. So I already got the Thunder Wave on my Dragonite. He has what, 2 wishes left? He has 1 wish left. So I can future sight here. So every attack I go for now is permanent damage. Well, not yet. Not yet. So Dazzling Gleams can't encore me any longer. Sorry for this stall fest, y'all. Sorry for this stall fest. But I can't have him wishing. So he'll surf. I can't have him wishing on a turn that. Can't have him wishing on a turn that he could switch into Xianpao for free. Now I could technically lose because I let my Dragonite get paralyzed. But from a risk versus war, if he went to Xianpao on the turn and I doubled back to Slowking, I lost. Whereas this at least gives me a fighting chance, right? Like for example, right here, he's gonna try to wish. And I'm a future sight. That's his last wish. And now he's going to go for the switch here. Please, for the love of God, Slowking, get it off. Please. Yes. Okay. That's all I needed. Alright. So now should forfeit. Because he can't get past Slowking. So now I can chilly reception into Dragonite. And go back to Slowking and just keep doing this over and over again. Because he can't heal. Alright. Slack off. Yep. And then that's it. He's not forfeiting. What a trooper. What a trooper. He's like, if all the Dazzling Gleams I have to use, I'm fine for these points. So 1914 puts us in 1905. Gonna grab another one. What an arduous fucking game. Good God. Alright, so we're learning a lot though. Like, we're learning a lot. I don't even know how many turns that game was. Probably 100 and something. Probably 100 and something. You know what I'm saying? Probably 100 and something. Hold on. Just checking my phone. Yo, this is dope. Yeah. So we're facing, it's 1964. This guy was 2,000 earlier. This was one of the guys that the mag destroyed me, and I didn't know the mag did. So we're gonna do things differently this time now that we've learned that lesson. I don't think he had a Roy move, but looking at this, it's really about Cursed Garg. I think he had an Encore Valiant Sati, but we're concerned about that. Cursed Garg, Dragonite, Slowking is literally there for the mag pivoting after the Salt Curing, and for this, and beyond that, I mean, yeah, so it's phase one. Phase one, the banded U-turn. Let's see if he gets poisoned. He does get poisoned, so it's gonna ceaseless edge, and then I'm gonna be staring down what? Let's find out. Probably mag. He razor shelled. Okay, that's great. So he doesn't go for ceaseless edge. This is the first guy in life that didn't go for ceaseless edge. As Yoster Valiant here. Don't need my Slow King. When the Earthquake first says he Swords Dances, I'm gonna give up Slow King to the close combat. One that gets enough damage to where my Dragonite can come in unless he Terras, and if he Terras, blessed. I'd love for you to Terra. So we're gonna give Slow King up here. Sure would have been nice for the. Sure would have been nice for the. There's nothing you can even pivot into, other than the goes mag. Okay. Terra. Okay. So we saw, because I've said I've noticed people aren't thinking these things through. And he hasn't had the speed boost yet, right? And that's big. That's big. Salkir is doing 10%. Let's say where to get the speed boost here. Then my Sneasler would die. He needs the speed boost. If I go Dragonite and Terra normal. The reason I'm thinking about it like this is because if I let him curse, so let's say I curse the Draining Kiss damage. I don't want to give him a boost if I can avoid it, right? Yeah, I figured he'd shift gear that turn. So my best bet there was to protect. I'm showing protect. Yeah. So I forced the Draining Kiss. He's at 33% now. See how much Salt Cure does. Come on, man. Him critting me there was so fucking huge, dude. Alright, we'll protect again. Even if he Calm Minds, it wouldn't matter. Him critting me there was huge. 25%, he's at 29. Salt Cure 67. Salt Cure is doing 15. That curse is gonna matter. Yeah. Now just protect. He's done. Just protect again. I don't get it, but now Dragonite can come in and knock him out with extreme speed. Let me run this calc to see if he can, because I'd prefer not to. Actually, doesn't matter if I Terra this. My Dragapult is Terra Ghost. Dragapult's really lethal versus his team. As is Sneasler's CC, more so Dragonite than anybody else, truth be told. Calc. There's no way Dragonite doing 20%, but I really don't want to Terra if I don't have to. But truth be told, the Terra is probably better. Dragonite, OU offensive. Magearna. Uber physical. Let's assume it's physically defensive. And we put Terra Dark. Extreme speed's doing. It could not. It might not kill if he. This is what? This is his max. This is literal max. There's no way it's literal max. Let's say even 200 defense. Like, no way it's literal max. Altera, I'd really hate for him to survive. My Terra only hurts me versus the Zamazenta, because Valiant dies, Roaring Moon gets dropped, and Gambit doesn't matter. So Zamazenta is going to come in, which allows me to hard switch into Dragapult. And everything else is grounded. And then I can keep my Dragonite tucked for picking off Valiant, picking off Roaring Moon. So it actually goes Gambit, which is actually very surprising to me. So he's going to Swords Dance here, which I'll allow for the 2-hit KO. Katao's though. Surprised by Katao. He's very defensive. Ship Katao again. A Sucker Punch can't kill me from 68. He probably doesn't expect me to have Roost. Earthquake did 55. Yeah. I just need this extreme speed to pick off Roaring Moon, and plus at this point Dragapult's finna eat. So it's defensive, and so Sneasler is also lethal. What's this thing speed tier? It's actually quite fast. Sneasler, Dire Claw crushes everybody. So I'm gonna go Dragapult. I don't know what this does. Crunches. I didn't know they used that. So good to know for later. Will-O-Wisp here. Thankfully I connect. It's a big connection there, because Pult doesn't die. Wow, this shit is weak and pathetic. Because now I get to go to Great Tusk. Iron Defense doesn't matter. I don't know why I even wasted the time Iron Defensing, truth be told. Considering Pult can come in and just go for it. I guess he's like, okay, well, if I'm going to do something, I might as well Iron Defense. Oh, shit. Well, that doesn't matter, obviously, because of Infiltrator, but... Could that matter? Oh, that did nothing. Holy shit, that did nothing. So if he subs again, it's a wrap. Earthquake did... It's probably best to have some rocks damage. Earthquake's doing 9%. That's funny. He doesn't want to sub again for good reason. So now 35, you're guaranteed dead. There's this Earthquake again. Body press. Chris one of the body presses, just fine. Again, Pulse Infiltrator goes through. You're dead from 35 for sure. I guess he played to his out, right? Even if he doesn't die, there's no way he doesn't die to burn. But yeah. Now Roaring Moon gets Dragon Darted, so it's a wrap. Even if some miracle I had extreme speed. So as I said, I played this guy before, and his Sash Samurott caught me off guard and really put me through the ringer, because I'm like, I just led with my chest high. I'm like, look, it can't guard against my damn Sneasler, and then he just fucked me up with the Valiant. Guard came in on court. I mean, it just was a disaster. But that's the thing about gimmicky sets. Not to say like it's complete gimmicks, but like more like Encore is good when it, like the surprise factor of Encore is what makes it so dangerous. But once you use it, it's very difficult to leverage it again, right? It's not impossible, but it is difficult because I know your set, and he knows mine because I was using the same team. But that surprise factor is what gave him the edge last time. I don't think he had a Roaring Moon, and this is why I put Garg. I had a Magearna with Trick over my Garg, and I couldn't Salt Cure, and so that mag gave me trouble. She should have been dead. My Garg shouldn't have died if he didn't get the crit on the Draining Kiss, but hey, you know, whatever. I'll see motherfuckers start running Terra Steel Garg, yeah. But yeah, similarly, Garg Curse Garg here is just Terra Fairy Curse Garg, like, is just, I don't know if Guja runs Flash Cannon, but other than that, man, it's just that guy, you know. Ideally I wouldn't want to get knocked off, but beyond that, Hatterene could be annoying, but my Pult is even more so. It's a speed tie at best. And my Dragonite in the end game could be lethal, as usual. But it's really the Garg show here. Certainly you're going to see a mindless Lando lead. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. I don't guard well against Xianpao, so I'd prefer, yeah, mindless Lando, as I said. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting because we saw, I think, a grass knot one earlier. But again, I don't get... People play Lando just like how they used to play. Like, no consideration whatsoever. I would have... He's like, okay, I'm not fucking with this Garg shit. Is this grass knot too? Let's find out. It's leftovers. Yeah, so they're all grass knot. Okay. Good to know. Jeez, now I guess the earthquake / U-turn / earth now. In this game, my Tusk isn't as useful, but yeah, I figured he'd rocks, which means my Tusk gets away. So that's a big deal. That's a huge deal that he let my Tusk get away and let me get rocks up. Because Slowking is fucking championes. So let me see. Flip turn into my future sight into my... Yeah, I'm cool with that. Future sight into a Xianpao switch is something we do not want smoke from. Crits and almost kills me. Don't start the bullshit, bros. Now, Slowking is useful because I don't know what Gudra does. That's fucking annoying. Now, the upside is that the Sneasler gets a KO here. The Sneasler. I think if I CC... This resists. What can this do? What does this do? I think he's going to forget about the future sight. Going to U-turn. Yeah. This plus the poison I'm about to get plus the future sight should do him in. Where's my poison at? So this is about to die. Actually, I'm not sure if it dies. I'll position Dragapult instead. I don't like Dragapult staring down Xianpao. But he might not have died there. Actually, I never future sighted. What am I talking about? I'm so glad I didn't make a rat. I forgot I chili receptioned hard. Okay, then. This is fine, then. This is actually the perfect positioning, then. Given all the options I could have had. So, Gudra Hishui comes in. This thing is neutral to Dragon. What does it do? Okay, it does have fly. I'm so glad that I went Polt first. Because this is the only thing on this team that can stop my Garg. I want this shit gone. Question is its specs. I'll sub first to see what else he does. Flash cannons again, which implies that he might be. If not, then 12%. That's stab 12 though. May have a dragon move coming my way. Is it Draco though? Sneasler is a beaster. This is where that crit on Lando comes into play. Because I shouldn't be in this position. This thing's slow as balls though. This thing is very slow. Man. Why does it keep flash canning my Dragapult though? Sneasler needs necessary for the Hatterene getting out of control. I'll slack off. Okay, so he flash cans again. I don't know if that means that. So if I chili. Okay, I don't know why I didn't Draco the first time. So now Draco doesn't even kill. It's close. He might. But I'm glad that he's allowing me to weaken him. Do I risk... I know Sneasler's gonna take one. Actually, he might. I don't want to risk him killing me. I know Sneasler isn't gonna die from another Draco. Oh, we dodge. Now that future sight that I was talking about becomes a reality as we U-turn here. Now Landers dies. Now the poison doesn't even matter. But now I know for sure it dies. He left. But positionally, I can't have Tusk coming in. I can't have Xianpao coming in either. So he came back. Gone. So now if I rapid spin, it's gone forever. As Tusk may come in. It's really about that filthy ass Gudra, man. You know? It's really what it's about. It's filthy ass Gudra. Now I'm not 100,000 on what kind of tusk this is gonna be. Gonna protect first. Bulk up wouldn't scare me because I can curse back and Salt Cure him to oblivion. And I have Dragapult, you know, so I see knock. Don't see an item. Helmet perhaps? But if I'm gonna spin, it's gonna be now. And it's gonna be versus potentially this fuck. So he's bulky. It's probably just a generic ass bulky tusk. Okay, that sucks because I got rid of my rocks. It's okay. It's a generic ass bulky tusk. Does he stay in here? There's no way he's faster than me. He'd kill me with knockoff if I would. No, he wouldn't. I just don't want him to go Hatterene on my Wisp. I've shown it. If the tusk is irrelevant, burning him would only be as good as Dragon Dancing with my Dragonite. And I might not have to Terra. In fact, I wouldn't have to Terra unless it's Specs Bolt. Nah, but even that, I wouldn't have to Terra if, well, no, maybe Sacred Sword Chimpao. Depends. Like my Garg is that good. Like it's that good to where I don't think he wants this burn. Yeah, okay, I bait in the Gudra again. I'll darts because I don't know what's this thing's fucking stats. This is what I wanted gone though. So Xianpao comes in. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, you switching, bro. You switching. Yeah, I'm not. Go ahead and Ice Shard the shit out of me because I'm not letting you Swords Dance. Yeah, figured. Life Orb, okay. Are you Jolly Orb or nah? I'm not going Sneasler. That's too aggressive. Kangarg and Salt Cure. Because Tusk is coming in. He's gonna do what Tusk does. He's gonna try to knock off Earthquake, all that stuff. What we're gonna do is curse up. And this is where things get scary for your boy. Because he's like, shit. Nobody told me he was gonna curse. Yeah, buddy. Bring that Hatterene in. I could Salt Cure the hat on the switch, which is a little better. But I'm doing a lot of damage. Yeah, crit Salt Cure. Let's see how much this is doing. Draining Kiss is giving him 25. I'm doing 23. That's not great. He has the edge. I need this healthier. Fuck. So I need a free switch in the Sneasler. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. Alright, so okay then, which he did some dumb shit which made my Slowking heal. That was very stupid of him. Cause now Dire Claw is no fucking joke. He really Terra Watered. Poisoned him. I say the Terra Water there one because I would have just killed him, but more importantly, now you're Salt Cured with a Water type move, and you can't even beat Slowking. Yeah. So this is blessed. I don't know what he was doing. I'm glad he Terra'd. I'm really glad he Terra'd. Now my Garg is still champ. Okay. Allows Dragapult to come in, but no Dragapult can beat Terra Fairy Garganical. And Dragonite sets up on his Tusk, because it's probably Rocks. Actually, it might not be Rocks. Well, what else could it be? Maybe Body Press, maybe Ice Spinner. What did he use so far? It's not Bulk Up. So he knows if my Guard comes back in, it's a wrap. And it's, I doubt there's any Pult that can take on my Guard. Like if it's Dragon Dance, it loses. So he goes Pult. So he's really thinking about, okay, what position can I put myself in to where I get a Swords Dance or something. Slowking is coming in case he's DD. So he specs Flamethrowers. Chilly Reception here. He specs for sure. I could Surf. Chilly Reception was a bad player. I know he specs pulled though, so that was a bad play. He's gonna go for crash and try to surf was better. Surfing twice was better. I don't know why he crunched. He's going for the look. So now it's finito, I think. So now I'll just recover here. Yeah. Protect. I don't know what the fuck this shit is gonna do. Because the Salt Cure did nothing because he gets a defense drop. The defense raise. Flamethrower is not doing any damage, so I curse. Yeah. To make sure that Great Tusk and that Shimpa can do nothing for the remainder of the game. I recover into Salt Cure. Flamethrower is doing what, 30? Shit, they're doing damage. Be careful here before you try to crit my ass. Salt Cure once again. As the Tusk. Man, fucking Garganic was annoying as shit. So we're at 1944. We managed to get back higher than when we ended. Long, arduous shit, but as I said, you know, I learned a lot from my losses. So we got about 100 points this live. A little under. I mean, right? 90, 80 something. Or 80 something. But yeah, it helps that the opponents are higher, right? I'm not getting, 1,600 players, so I'm actually getting points. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed coming back and learning my lessons from my failures and adapting. We're going to continue to adapt as we climb on the ladder. So hit the like button if you enjoyed. I know you guys some of you asked for a longer one. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.